All right, we're gonna have to speak up. Like, we're gonna have to talk loud. Is that okay with you?
Is that okay with me?
Yeah.
Dal, are you recording?
I'm recording, Dad.
Live!
We're live.
Pennsylvania!
We are live from Pennsylvania, South Carolina. Pennsylvania, South Carolina.
BLUETILE, be a square.
Okay, you guys, I'm here with the one, the only,
Hey,
David.
can you guys join your, can we join your podcast?
Oh, I don't know.
No, not right now.
You can chime in a little while.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, woo!
Yeah, maybe this was not the place to do it.
What are you talking about? This place is lit F.
It is lit. Okay, we are here at some random skate park that I don't know the name of. It's
Lincoln Park.
It's not Lincoln Park. God damn it. Okay, I'm here with the one, the only David from BLUETILE Skate Shop, aka
I'm
Father,
here with
aka Dad, aka Grandfather. And as you guys know, I do a lot of these videos talking about skateboard stuff and semi-controversial issues or topics in skateboarding. And Dave has been in skateboarding longer than I have been born, right? Can we say that?
I've been skating since 1984.
1984? Damn, yeah, that's 6 years before I was born. So he has a lot of insight on all the stuff that I talk about. So I figured, I knew that when he was coming out here for Agenda this time, that we had to do a talking bit video. Recently he was like, oh, I have a lot. He always chimes in on every time I do a video like this and has some insight or something to say about it. And so we're just gonna like talk about skateboarding stuff-ish, what happened.
John had a video about normal shoes versus skate shoes. Which one's better? Which one's worse?
John did?
John did. Or did you? No, John did. Right?
Wait, normal? Oh,
Like
yeah,
a regular
yeah.
shoe versus
yeah.
a skate shoe,
Yeah,
what's
did.
the difference?
He did. Yeah.
And I think his consensus at the end was, there's really no difference. Skate what you want to skate. And I wanted to say,
it.
dude, there's so much, like, okay, I'm wearing like canvas thin shoes that are not going to hold up or not going to support anything.
Right.
But like there's a lot of technology in skate shoes. These even have a different insole than what you would buy
Right.
at a regular store like Ross or whatever, which you can buy aftermarket insole, it's fine.
Right.
But one thing that people don't think about, skate shoes are built for skateboarding. You're gonna have better grip because they use a softer urethane, because it's still urethane, the rubber.
Yeah.
So they use a softer rubber, so it grips better. It's gonna grip better. It might wear out a little faster, but it's gonna grip better than your, you know, people are gonna hate on Nike. But Nike is the perfect example of someone who pushes technology.
Right.
If you took the Dunk and you look at a standard Dunk at Todd Moore or whatever and compare it to a regular, even the OG skate Dunk, so much different.
Yeah.
The insole with the Zoom Air is so much more protection for your foot than just like a basic insole.
I honestly have no idea like what materials they use though for like insoles, like
Okay, so
like
what they use for an insole.
So like I don't know, but I'm sure a lot of other people also don't know. So like I feel like people like me and John probably just think like, oh, they just make a same insole thicker.
Right, so
Okay.
a shoe will feel the same. Like you can skate a normal shoe and it's not going to feel that much different that day. But 10 years from now, 15 years from now, when your knees and your ankles and your back and all your joints are aching, the point of all this technology that they put into shoes is to absorb impact so that you can skate longer in your life. Like they want people to continue
So
to
it's
skate.
not an instant gratification.
So it might not be instant gratification, but if you're buying a shoe, your body is going to pay for it in the long run.
Yeah. Okay.
So Nike went from the Dunk, which had a normal EVA midsole and a hard rubber outsole. They upgraded it to have a Phylon midsole, which absorbs more shock, and it's lighter. And then they upgraded it again to have like a Phylon midsole, Poron.
Phylon.
It's just like a different type of foam. It just takes more impact.
Okay.
and then, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting those names right. And then it had Poron under the forefoot, and
Foron on the forefoot.
Poron, what's this? So, Poron under the forefoot, Zoom air in the heel, and that's just the regular dunk. We're recording?
Yeah, it's sort of pretty.
So it's just better.
Maybe we should sit closer.
So the whole point
Let's sit
is
closer.
that the foam absorbs more impact so that you can skate longer in your life. And even your sessions may be a little bit longer. Also, like the toe, I'm just using Nike as an example because people like to hate on it.
Right.
But like, so the seam on the toe of a Nike Dunk is turn and stitch. So it's folded in and sewn on the inside so it doesn't pull apart. You're not gonna get that from a Foot Locker Dunk or whatever else, you know?
Right.
There's a whole lot more technology, like lace savers, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, you can skate in anything, but the point of technology that they put in skate shoes, and the reason why skate shoes cost more, is because they put it there to make you feel better and to be able to skate longer in your career. And see, they're building shoes for their athletes.
Right.
So that they can skate longer in their career.
Well, see, and I'm even like a big
I skate thin shoes.
Right. Well,
You
I'm
know,
an advocate for skating like the authentic Vans and like Converse and stuff. But then I put these on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Which again, you know, the Ultra Cush, can't even get the sole out. Wait,
Yeah. The sole doesn't come out.
The sole doesn't come out
It
of
does
these?
not come out. It's
Ultra
engineered
Cush, you can see this.
in. Yeah.
So, and you can see the, whatever midsole they use, which is probably Phylon.
Yeah.
Super light, it's super light. Vulcanized shoes are heavy.
They're really heavy.
They're
dude.
really heavy.
They are.
People complain, like, I need the lightest board on the shelf, and the lightest trucks, and the lightest wheels, but give me some 19-pound shoes. You know, like, vulcanized shoes are heavy.
They are.
But whatever.
I don't know, man. I mean, it could have just been. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. That's it. That's really all I wanted to say about technology and shoes. There is a reason why you should buy skate shoes. There's also reasons you should buy them from a skate shop.
Yeah. Why is that? Why should we buy them from? Let's dive into this.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Let's dive into it.
And this, you don't want to blame the consumer. Okay, because skaters hate on them for the dumbest of reasons, but
Hate on what?
skate shops.
Skaters hate on skate shops.
Absolutely. Like if the shop carries something that they don't like, why do you carry that wet? You should carry this. Well,
Dude, okay, well most skateboarders, and now this is,
I will say this though, we can't hold the consumer 100% accountable.
No.
You can't, like you can train a customer to know that this technology is better. You know, like we helped advocate to build our skate park, not only in our town, but in a town an hour and a half away. We just paid $14,000 to have lights put in at our park. That's us.
Yeah.
Like, this is BLUETILE in our community, paying $14,000 for lights through a nonprofit that we started called Port Now, me and my friend Ryan Cockrell, and we put lights there. No .com put lights there. No mall chain put lights there.
Yeah.
You know, like Zappos didn't put fucking lights there.
Yeah.
Your $30 skate shoes that you're buying on clearance everywhere didn't put lights there.
Yeah.
You know, that's hurting everybody. So like one thing that drives me crazy is
I'm guilty of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can't blame the consumer. So you can train the consumer about what's important to protect your feet, but you can't train the consumer to spend twice as much.
Well, yeah, but and too, cause and I mean, like a lot of the reason why I bought those shoes, like honestly, I do like thin shoes.
Yeah.
Like I do. I like the way they skate.
I do too.
But I mean,
but I bruised my foot earlier today.
Right. And
like
I mean,
2 hours ago.
You will
and I skated
get
for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, you will get hurt skating shoes like that easier. And I'm honestly surprised that I like these so much.
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I have not skated a shoe like this since I was literally 16 years old.
Yeah,
That's 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like I've been on thin shoes for a while. But like it's hard too to like, because like if you just
going
don't
through
have
a shoe
money,
every 2 weeks,
and if you just don't have
spend
money,
$30.
Yeah.
But I just want to say this, that's fine. If you can only afford $30 shoes, cool. But this happens like to where customers shame us on price, or they shame us on what brands we carry. So you walk into the shop and a lot of times you'll see this where you don't, maybe not in California or whatever, but on the East Coast where it's, the population's a lot more spread out, whatever. You don't see endemic skate brands dominating the walls or shelves in skate shops anymore, and there's a reason. And that's because those brands are dumping shoes everywhere for 35 bucks. Okay? So when I order just to name a brand, this is just to give an example scenario. But this scenario happened. I'm not going to use the actual brand name, but I'll just say Lakai because I love Lakai and it's one of my favorite brands, but it's like one of the brands that isn't working financially right now, right? Because a skateboarder doesn't come in and say, hey, let me spend 90 bucks on shoes. They go, what's on sale? Well, I got last quarter's Lakai's on sale. Yeah. And that's when they buy them, when they're on sale. So I got an order of this one brand of shoe in for fall like 2 years ago. And I stopped carrying the brand because of this. The entire order, the whole fall order, I made 89 cents off of. I spent thousands of dollars to make 89 cents off this core brand. And it's a brand I love and a brand I want to see survive. And it probably won't. But it sucks when a skateboarder will point their finger at you for not supporting core brands, but then turn around and only pay $30 for shoes. Because that gives no shop any incentive to carry it. Well, dude, again, you can't blame the consumer because I would pay only 30 bucks too if I could. That's less than we pay as a shop.
Okay, you guys, I'm actually cutting this video short right here because there was like 3 major things that we talked about and we kind of jumped all over the place back and forth. I actually just wanted to talk about one specific thing, but we ended up talking for nearly an hour about multiple things, and we talked about so much good stuff that I don't want to cut it down into just 10 or 15 minutes. So I'm gonna separate this up into 3 parts, and this one being the first one, and I'm gonna post like the other 2 later on, not consecutively because I don't want to post 3 talking videos in a row, so I'll divvy them up, space them apart throughout like the following week. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'm gonna eat an Oreo. And thank you.
I told you 8!
Oh my god.
I am the one, the way your son do.
Dale, you know how to do this better than I do, right? Tell the truth.